Thank you. We're going to talk about Cbio, and I'm really glad we get to do this trade of the day because there was something I've been saying the last couple of weeks, specifically about price action on stocks that go from penny stocks to getting to that dollar level. So I'm really glad we get to go over this one. First things first, let's set the stage. You're going to have your usual, and I got the daily chart up, a name that actually rejected the last couple of weeks, Cbio. You can see it from 420 because obviously, why not? And then you had a huge downward move, failing through the dollar level for the last year, and it's just been an absolute downward trend. They catch a catalyst today, and they're immediately retesting a buck. And usually, I'm almost always shorting the psychological $1 level. It was the same thing here today. There were key levels at 85 and at 90 and 95 on the way up. But realistically, we're short only in front of $1. We're getting it to work, came back to 85, and then it blows out the top. It's a well I kept going back to. But there's one thing I've sort of always said. The market opens up here, and it tries that last push down. You either capitulate and fail into 80 to 75. Some names we saw do that just last week, and we're able to trade successfully. However, if you hold this level throughout the entire opening session, you stop chasing shorts, it's defended $1, it is a long off $1. It's a big psychological level. If you love the level, you've got to play it in both directions. So the key thing is it tried to go the same way. If it was a failed break upside, we'd be thinking about that short off buck. This time it was the failed breakdown. It jams above $1, and then you can just see it hold the line all session long. It puts in one last test right after 11 o'clock and then makes a nice consolidation. I grabbed some long in front of $1, scalped that to the high, and then it was a breakout. We took the break, we took a consolidation long again, we took the dip buy off the previous 110 level, and then it's simply off to the races. Sometimes it's 130, sometimes it's 230. It might not matter, but it's all about that dollar hold. You start to think about some targets for where it might turn. If I'm in the long, I'm still thinking the same thing. If it's starting to go parabolic, where is the out going to be? Where is that top very likely to be where we think about getting the short? So I should be getting out of that long. You come right back into the last time it had any semblance of resistance after its absolute flush, and that comes right in here in this channel, about 135 to just above 140 or so. So that's what I was looking for. Once we got to that price level, we take some out in front. We're then looking to get the bulk of the shares out right in that same target range. It's managing to now hold 125, so I'm holding on to a tiny little piece of it. But there's no perfect way to get out when one of these goes to the upside, although I would say I'm looking for a potential short if it puts in a higher low off of that 150. The most important thing, we've seen this with small caps over and over and over again. When they hold that major support, they try after the gap up, they try to do the flush. They hold that major support, in this case at $1, you find that long. It's a simple out. You can give it to 95, you can give it to only the even dollar if you really like it. I even said on the show this morning, you give that one to about 98 cents, that's the level I liked, and it never puts you to the test, ran away from that buck, and off to the races.